Welcome back, guys. My name is Damien.
I'm Alex.
And we are back again with a non-spoiler movie review. What is this movie, Alex?
This movie is Alien Covenant. This movie is about... This movie is Alien Covenant. I feel like maybe it... Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant. Alien 2. Aliens.
Alien 2.
2 hours later.
Alien Covenant is a movie about a colonization ship that is looking for a planet to colonize. They end up finding this planet that they think is a really good place to inhabit, but when they get there, a couple issues arise, and we get the horror film Alien Covenant.
I guess we'll start with the obvious here. The movie's beautiful. Nobody directs sci-fi horror, or sci-fi in general, like Ridley Scott. I mean, but that's a given. Everyone's going to see this movie, and no one's going to be like, oh, I mean, it looked pretty. Well, no shit. It's directed by Ridley Scott. The dude is a genius. So it's all directed good. The visuals are incredible, and all the stuff in the ship. And then when they get on the planet, everything just looks great, phenomenal. And the cast is really good, and that's what kind of like sets it all together to get you on your path, to get into the horror stuff, to get into the sci-fi exploration, to get into all the story beats. And that's why I think the beginning of this movie really grabs you.
They deliver on pretty much anything that you would have wanted to see from a new Alien movie. And for me, right at the beginning, it just goes straight into a Ridley Scott Alien movie.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're watching the original one.
Yeah, they do. And they don't play with you either. They don't... I don't think there's any hesitation to show you kind of anything. I mean, you have to, like, set up the story. You can't just open it with showing you, like, the xenomorphs and stuff like that. So, of course, there's story beats that they have to hit. They have to set up the characters and stuff like that. But, yeah, there's no hesitation, no hiding behind a curtain, like, oh, we're not going to show you yet. Because we all know. That's why we're there. That's why we bought our ticket, because we want to see an alien, finally. It actually is scary. It's not scary in a sense like you're jumping or like but it's frightening. And that goes back to the directing and like the set design and the music. It's visually horrifying to watch.
It's not just jump scares. It's not just randomly like, oh, they popped out on me. Like, you genuinely are terrified by the things that you see because it's scary. The way that the xenomorphs look and the alien, it's just... It is very terrifying, but there's a lot of shots that he does in the scenes where you see them that kind of makes you feel like you're just creeping. Yeah. And you're seeing this through a keyhole, and you're trying to hide from it as well. Like the camera's peeking around a corner, and you just see the glimpse of it. And then it's just... He really did a good job.
I think one of the main problems I had with the movie is the tone a little bit. The movie really starts like Prometheus, but then once the third act hits, it's like you took out Prometheus and then put in Alien. And that's not a bad thing, because Alien is incredible. But when you have both of those tones in a movie, they kind of have to merge good, but I could tell you, I think you could too, I think anybody watching this movie could tell you the minute this movie turns into the 1979 Alien movie. It's just noticeable. It's not too jarring and it's not too crazy, but it's definitely noticeable. And I was thinking about it after, and it does kind of bug me that shift happens so fast. Another problem I had with the movie is that there's too many dumb characters in this movie. And it's not like badly written, like dialogue or anything like that. Like, all the actors do a great job. But in this movie, the decisions that some of these characters make are just so... Only after watching it do I now realize how dumb some of the decisions are. And it takes unfortunately the same road that a lot of horror movies do, where it's like, this character's gonna go split up, or this character's gonna go take a smoke break, and it's too easy to know, alright, well, that guy's gonna die. Nothing's happening. He says it. He like basically looks at the camera and is like, hey, I'm gonna go take a smoke break in this dark corridor by myself. And then the other character's like, alright, be safe, don't go too far. And you're like, oh, well, all right, he's gone or whatever.
But were hired to be the only 15 crew members on a discovery mission.
Yeah, so
going to a planet that you've never heard anything about. They're scientists,
Yeah,
and yet they're like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah, we're gonna split up if that's all right. I'm gonna stick here and
These
look
planets
at these
seem safe.
on this planet we've never been to, ever. We have no idea what's on here. Oh, there's this thing that looks weird. I'm gonna stick my face in it and smell it.
That is, I think that is, I think one of the biggest negatives that I can find with the movie as well, because it's at times a little too predictable. That doesn't, for me, I don't really watch too many horror films, but for me, it doesn't really take away from my interest in the xenomorphs.
It doesn't.
And in that world.
It doesn't because it.
But it's kind of sad to see
Well, yeah.
some of that
In such a smart movie.
in such a smart movie. Rating! That's gonna be the intro.
That can't happen. Overall, I really liked the movie. I really did. I thought it was very fun and very scary. Nicely done by Ridley Scott. It was good to be back in this universe, really in it this time. With the xenomorphs, with the facehuggers, with all of it. You get it all, you're back. I'm really glad Michael Fassbender is back because he's such a good grounding force for this movie. He plays such a good emotionalist man, and he's just a really good actor, and I like seeing him back. And the xenomorphs are scarier than ever. They look incredible. Unfortunately, though, with how smart this movie is, it has a lot of dumb characters in it. They make a lot of dumb horror movie mistakes, going off by themselves, making dumb decisions, smelling plants they probably shouldn't smell, and stuff like that. And towards the end of the movie, the tone of it kind of switches abruptly. And for me, not a big fan of that one. Other than that, though, I thought it was a good addition to the franchise, the anthology of Alien. I liked it better than Prometheus, but I don't like it near as much as Alien or Alien. So I think overall it would probably be my third favorite Alien movie that I have ever seen. And because of that, I think I'm going to give it 7.5 facehugger eggs out of 10.
I really enjoyed. So Alien Covenant was a lot of fun. I think that it was a pretty terrifying movie, and the visuals in it were fantastic. I'm not a huge horror film guy, but I really like the sci-fi of these movies. I really like the first one. I think that one was just a stroke of genius, and it was the way that Ridley Scott's directed that one and is directing this one. Just it builds the suspense so perfectly, and all of the acting I think is fantastic. Some of the characters have some dumb moments, but that's just. This is a newer movie, and we want to see a lot more of the aliens. And I was happy to see a lot more of the aliens. But because he's showing more of the aliens, you have to have something for the alien to do. And that's where the dumb characters come in. I'm not saying the writing was bad because it was fantastic. I'm not saying the actors were bad because they did a good job. There was just a couple moments where you realize that they're trying to make these scary moments and overuse the aliens to my liking, because I really enjoy seeing the xenomorphs. But I think I'm going to give it I'm going to go with 7.5 as well. I'm going to go with 7.5 interracial baby faces.
Interracial baby faces.
It's just a fun movie.
Yeah, it really was. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and so you don't forget, my name is Damien.
My name is Alex.
And if you liked this video, give it a like. If you liked us, give us a subscribe. And just so you guys know, a little tidbit of information here. Me and Alex produce and act in and direct and write a ton of other short films that we have on this channel. So please go peruse through those. Give them a like if you like them. Don't like them if you don't like them. But still subscribe, okay? That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
And so go check those out. We're going to be making a ton more of those.
We have a lot in the works right now.
I think so. And there's tons of other movies coming out, and we're going to review all of those, spend all of our money on those so you guys don't have to, or do have to. And until next time, guys.